All right, as some of you may have seen in some of my last videos, I have this pickup truck back here. It's a 1992 Ford F-150 Custom. It's really custom. As you can see, it's pretty banged up, so let's just take a quick look at it. So now you see what I mean when I say custom. It's all perfectly straight, nice, mint condition, original, just amazing. So I picked up this truck maybe a few weeks ago. Been sitting here for a little while. And what I'm trying to do is actually get some of the parts that are on it. It's not ever going to go back on the road. I have no plans to fix any of the frame damage, etc. But what I want to do in this video is I actually want to clean it up. I want to get rid of the junk and the garbage that's in it. It's mostly stuff that's been thrown in the back of the pickup, I'm assuming to get rid of with the pickup or whatever the case may be. Don't know the full details, but either way, I just want to clean that bed up and get rid of the junk. And then at the end, we'll just take a look at the engine, and then I'll have to eventually pull that out at some point. I just can't do it right now. According to these plates, the last time it was on the road was in 2010. I don't know how real that is. Probably been pulled out a little bit before, but hey, who knows? Let's dive into this super large mess back here. I see shelter logic, great. Bad memories. This looks like a little Coleman stove or something. Yep, definitely. A little old style Coleman stove. Definitely propane. But I hate to say it, I'm not going to use this. Just realized it said, please do not remove from store property of West Fair Foods. I'm not even sure what that is. Never heard of that. Now I got this weird box here that I've been holding off on a little bit. Just wanted to... It's a mess. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get into it, but we'll give it a try. Good old trusty Leatherman. It's so rusted. don't even know if this is gonna work. Oh, yep, all right. So let's see what jewels are in here. Oh, doesn't look like anything. All right, so this is the case. Tell it's pretty beat up and rotten. I'm not exactly sure what it held in there. It's pretty heavy. But it says this case manufactured by W.M. Schussler. Hustler? What? The House of Quality, made in Chicago, Illinois. Huh, interesting. It looks like there's a little extra compartment here. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll get it open. Well, the snaps really aren't snapped. Oh, maybe this one is. Now, a bigger question is, can I pop that open? Oh, maybe. Kind of difficult with one hand. So just more compartments. Wasn't totally worth trying to get open, but you know, curiosity got the best of me. Unfortunately, that's pretty much all I can actually pull out. The deepest part of the bed is actually full of ice. So this whole section here has water in it. I'm going to leave it uncovered so hopefully that, you know, get some heat and sun or whatever and try to melt. But as you can see, there's still a bunch of stuff in here. I mean, you got some pants, a bunch of cans and stuff like that from various things, bottles from oil and drinking and, you know, whatever liquids that somebody puts in their body. You know, a plastic crate, still a part of a tire here. Looks like a propane or gas line. This is the intake for the engine. You know, blocks of wood. Looks like more feed bags. It's just some household stuff. It looks like the person at some point who had this tried to be healthy from some of the things that I've been pulling out here. And then this is all kind of the junk that I pulled out of here. I mean, I don't understand why you wouldn't just throw this in the garbage instead of the back of your truck, but hey, who am I to judge? All right, so now that we did what we could on the bed of the pickup, let's just try and take a look at the interior. I know I'm curious about the seats. I'd like to actually, you know, do like you see in some places where they turn them into like little benches or couches for, you know, your home or the man cave or whatever that is that you want to use it for. I know there's some junk in there, but not as much as the back. But here's kind of what's been torn apart in the gauge cluster and the steering column area. This side's pretty much intact. Still has the original radio. It's kind of impressive. And then the upside down steering wheel. And yep, this is a 4-wheel drive. So that's the shifter to bring it into 4-wheel, high, low, whatever. Got your little lighter port, but there's no lighter. There, oh, there it is. It's in the ashtray. Somebody was a smoker. What's in the glove box? I don't think I opened that yet. Oh, okay. Some mouse crap in here. God, I hate mice. I really hate mice with a passion. F-Series Owner's Guide, 1994. Don't think that was the original book. This is a 92. Anyway, nasty, nasty, nasty. Got this little F-Series thing. Warranty. Electronic sound system. Jeez, say radio. Well, that's about all that's in there. Not much. We'll just put it back and get rid of it. Look at that custom logo. I'm not really sure what's on the floor here. Big thing here. Wow! Knock somebody out with that. Oh, sweet, yeah. I can use that on my Thunderbird. Well, once the other one breaks. And then just garbage. Seat's not in bad shape. I mean, it does need a good cleaning. But I mean, everything seems to work. I'm curious about that mouse mess down there, but we'll see what happens. We'll dig into that. Alright, a little harder to film the back part, but I'm just trying to remove some stuff and show them to you. Got some plastic here. Ka-chow! Gone. Looks like a part of the footwell. No idea. Looks like an ignition coil or something for the EFI. Can. Wow. Wagner Bright Light. I'm not sure what that was from. Looks like we got one of those. I think they're called the Durasparks or something like that. Anyway, it just says standard on it. Oh yeah, they got the lens. Sweet. For the dome light. Perfect. Got a cassette. Wonder what's on here. If it's even playable. Oh, got another one. So I have 2 total, which is great. So the one that I found on the floor, and then the one that's up here. Got a drive shaft. Although I think this one is the one that goes to the front, not the rear. It's too short. We'll just leave that there. This mouse nest. This mouse nest doesn't seem to have anybody living in it, which is fantastic. Got a little brush. And that's pretty much it back here. Even this back seat looks pretty good. I don't think it was really ever used. The seatbelts look to be in like mint condition. Real nice. Yeah, overall I have to say I think these seats are alright. I might use them. Although that mouse nest that I saw back there gives me concern because I'm pretty sure they must have torn up part of it on the inside. But they seem comfortable and usable. So maybe I'll make a little couch or bench out of them. Put it in the man cave. Alright, as you can see, I pretty much cleaned everything up. That's my garbage pile. I got a little bag for recycling. And all the metal I just put into my get rid of metal pile. Now, I could have donated the snowboard, but I noticed that the edge here is kind of peeling away, so I didn't want any issue with that or somebody else have to pay to get that fixed. These hubcaps, these are the damaged ones. I kept the other 2, but these ones are pretty much crap. I'm not even going to bother with them. All right, now I know some of you are screaming, well, what about the engine? I'm getting to it. Hold on. I got to open the hood. And once I do that, then we'll just take a look at it. Got a nice little pull cable. Oh, it's already undone. Got the lever here. Oh, there we go. And well, there it is. So obviously someone's been in here before. I mean, the radiator's gone. I think just the little transmission cooler or whatever that is, or air conditioning, is pretty much all that's left there. Hose has been cut. I mean, you got stuff here. I don't know what's going on. Over here, we got somebody who looked like they were trying to work on it or something. Got a bottle for a fuel tank or something. I have no idea. Airbox is destroyed, but I know that the piece that goes from here to here is actually in the bed. It's frozen in there, so I couldn't get it out. Got one headlight. That's pretty much it. AC. Oh, seems to spin. Power steering, that works. Water pump, that works. And the moment of truth. Yeah. Man, well, it definitely has compression. Oh my goodness. Well, by hand that's a little bit tough, but it does rotate, so hopefully nothing is damaged. I don't think there is anything wrong with it. Didn't sound like it. But I just want to warn you, I'm not here to, pull this engine out today. That's not what I'm doing. I'm here to kind of just clean it up, get all the loose parts out, and see where we're at. So obviously, first thing here, got the fan. Got some wiring. It still looks good. I'll have to test it one day. And get this headlight out. Part of this intake. Oh, the oil cap. Somehow I don't think that belongs there. It's probably not for this truck. Let's get rid of this filter. Whatever that was. Yeah, I hate you, mice. Gosh, you get everywhere. Man, everywhere. Alright, let me just throw these things in the cab. Alright, just went ahead and pulled these little things out. Just a Coke bottle. I think they're actually using it for radiator fluid because some green stuff just came out. Some weird random house wire. And the hose that was part of the radiator fluid or overflow. And then I'm not sure what this is. It could be fuel, but hard to say. I did forget to mention it, but this is the 302 V8 5 liter, which is pretty much what I was going for. It's not a big engine, but it's not a small engine either, which is kind of nice. And you can get plenty of parts for these things. This one is EFI, but I'm actually going to convert it to carbureted, but that's going to be for a much later project. Right now, I kind of just want to take a look at it and see where we're at. Well, poking around, I noticed what looks like the original jack and pry bar lug bolt remover thingy. Oh, that's a long bolt. Jeez. All right, is there some special way to pull that out? No. Cool. Nice. Well, I was going to try and use this and show you that it works, but as you can see, it kind of rolls it up there. It's hard to do with one hand. But yeah, it still functions. Kind of cool. Not sure exactly where you would use it, but seems kind of small. It's got a completely blue filter. Not really sure which one that one comes from. Curious about the fuse box. See what that looks like. Dang. That looks really clean. Was not expecting that. Man, there's some high amperage in here. 30 amps, 50 amps. Jeez. Big fuses, man. That was cool. Well, there's not much else I can do here, so pretty much for the engine bay, I think that's where I'm going to leave it. We can do another video of tearing this down and pulling it out. But man, there are a lot of little things in here. It's kind of crazy. I'll leave it in the comments below as to what I should really keep or sell or whatever. Like I said before, I'm converting the EFI to carb and basically use this engine as like a little bit of a hot rod type engine. Well, guys, that's it for now. Hope you found this kind of treasure hunt a little bit interesting. You never know really what you're going to find and what people leave behind. It's always got some tiny little bit of story. But I think this was a situation where it was mostly used for a bit of dumping, and then somebody just got rid of it to make some cash. But either way, like I said, another video coming on this, and I'm going to take care of the engine, pull it out, whatever. Don't know yet, but we'll see when we get there. Just want to say thanks for watching, and take it easy.